So a big weekend awaited as the English Premier League is set to return this weekend alongside some European matches. Manchester City, Arsenal, Chelsea, and Manchester United will all be in action this weekend with big matches coming up in the English Premier League. Don't forget the French League, a big derby coming up as PSG will be in action. So this is a preview of what to expect in Europe. First of all, let's start off from the English Premier League because Manchester City will face Liverpool in a top liner in the English Premier League this weekend, with Manchester City hoping to push their Premier League title hopes high in this particular encounter. Remember, Arsenal will also be facing Sunderland in this particular fixture. So these two sides will be hoping to dominate each other in the top table of the English Premier League. Other matches will also see Manchester United face Tottenham Hotspur in a crown encounter in the English Premier League. Tottenham Hotspur has not had the best of season in the English Premier League, but for Manchester United, they look to be back on course in the Premier League title race as they face Tottenham Hotspur in the English Premier League. So these are some matches that will be coming up in the English Premier League. Don't forget Aston Villa, because they are also in the top 4 of the English Premier League. They'll be facing Bournemouth away from home and hoping that they also maintain their Premier League title hopes in the English Premier League. So these are some matches that will be coming up in the English Premier League at this moment. Now let's move away from the English Premier League. Let's do the Spanish La Liga, because Real Madrid, Barcelona, and Atletico Madrid, these three clubs will be in action in the Spanish La Liga. First of all, let's start off from Atletico Madrid, because after Ademola Lookman joined the club, they will be facing Real Betis in a cagey encounter in the Spanish La Liga at home, hoping that their Spanish, that is the La Liga title hopes, will also come alive. I mean, Atletico Madrid hasn't had the best of season in the Spanish La Liga, but hopefully with the addition of Ademola Lookman to the squad, hopefully things will get better for them in the Spanish La Liga. So Barcelona will also be in action in the Spanish La Liga. They will be facing Mallorca in another encounter in the Spanish La Liga. Hopefully Barcelona, who looks to topple Mallorca in this particular fixture, and hopefully maintain their top spot in the Spanish La Liga. Now, don't forget Real Madrid will also be in action in the Spanish La Liga. They will be facing Villarreal away from home in the Spanish La Liga, hoping that their title hopes will come alive. Remember, the point between Barcelona and Real Madrid is just a point, so a little slip in the title race could make your other team take advantage of this in this particular one. The Spanish La Liga is getting interesting week in and week out in this particular one. Now, let's move away from the Spanish La Liga. Let's do the German Bundesliga, because Bayern Munich for the past 2 weeks they haven't really had a quite good result in the Bundesliga. This weekend will be in action at home against Hoffenheim, hoping that their Bundesliga title hopes will come alive and hoping that they extend the league at the top of the table. Borussia Dortmund, who will also be in action, they'll be facing Wolfsburg in another encounter in the German Bundesliga. Now these two teams are battling for a top spot in the German Bundesliga. Now the points between Bayern Munich and Borussia Dortmund is about 6 points as things stands now in the German Bundesliga. Hopefully, if Borussia Dortmund wins, they will be hoping that Bayern Munich will drop points in this particular one and then hopefully taking advantage of this one. But let's see who wins this particular encounter. Now let's shift attention from the German Bundesliga. Let's do the Italian Serie A, because Inter Milan will also be hoping to extend their stay at the top of the Italian Serie A at this moment. So Inter Milan will be facing Sassuolo away from home and hoping that they extend the lead in the Serie A title. Remember, another big game will be coming up this weekend as Lazio will face Juventus in another encounter. AS Roma will also be in action. They'll be facing Cagliari in the Italian Serie A at this moment. So AC Milan, they top the Italian Serie A league table with 55 points. They are followed by AC Milan with 50 points. So Inter Milan has 55 points and then AC Milan has 50 points. 5 points between these two sides. That is the Milan teams in the Italian Serie A. Now, let's talk about a big derby coming up in the French League. Yes, because PSG will face Olympique Marseille in a big derby coming up in the French League. I mean, for PSG, they haven't I always keep on saying that they are not really the team that we used to know back last season, but other teams are also challenging PSG for the title in the French League. But a big derby coming up in the French League as Olympique Marseille will face PSG in this particular one at the moment. So the league standing, when you look at the league standings in the French League, PSG are top with 48 points. They are followed by Lens with 46 points, and then Olympique Marseille on the third position with 39 points. And that's about 9 points between PSG and Olympique Marseille. These two sides will be facing each other. Hopefully, Olympique Marseille will be looking to close the gap between PSG and then them in the French League table. So these are some fixtures that will be coming up in Europe. That is from the English Premier League to the Spanish La Liga to the German Bundesliga to Italy and then to France. So you can share your thoughts with us on which particular match you'll be hoping to watch this weekend. So remember, this is our Media Sports on YouTube and all our social media channels. Share your thoughts with us on some of the matches you are expecting to watch in Europe this weekend. My name is Amos Mama Boy.